Hello, everyone. I am Madhurima Sapati, and this is a guided meditation that I would love to take you on. If you feel that everything's out of your control and you don't know what to do, and letting go of things feels like a struggle, I invite you to be a part of this meditation. Lower down your barriers and join me on this journey and allow it to support you. It might not be the complete answer, but it might be the start of the journey. I hope that you feel that way at the end of this meditation. Let's get started. Before we do, I invite you to shake out your body, do a couple of stretches, oh, feel some bones crack, couple of yawns. That's good too. That's your body relaxing. Allow your body to relax. Alrighty. And when you're done, I invite you to slowly close your eyes and take deep breaths with me. So take a deep breath in, hold for a second, and breathe out. Breathe in through your nose, hold for a second, and then breathe out through your nose. Let's do that a couple more times, please. Now, if you notice, there's a lot of chatter happening in your mind. Don't try to push it aside. Allow it to be. You are slowly stepping into the position of an observer and you're just noticing things. Imagine yourself taking a step back, gliding to a position where you can look at yourself, meditating wherever you are, taking those deep breaths and listening to this voice, listening to the music. Notice whatever is going on in your mind. Allow it to flow. Pause this video if you want to, so that you can be in a state of deep relaxation. Allow your barriers to lower down. And then ask yourself, what is one thing right now that feels overwhelming, that feels out of control, that feels overpowering, like it's towering upon you? Notice that your mind chatter might pick up, telling you that, oh my god, how can you possibly choose just one thing? There are so many things we need to work on. Yes, and for the time being, we'll choose one as we go through this meditation. We'll take this one at a time. It doesn't need to do, you don't need to handle all of your things in the same meditation. One at a time is good. So pick the most pressing, the biggest, baddest issue you can find and bring it to the front of your mind. Now, as you're there, ask this issue, why does it feel overwhelming? Why does it feel out of control? And settle down. Listen closely and listen to the response you receive from this. There might be multiple things that this issue is sharing with you. Pick up all of the things that this issue is putting down in front of you that feel as if it is repeating. This issue has mentioned multiple variations of the same thing. And if it resonates with you, if something that it says shakes you a bit, almost pulls you out of your meditation, this can be fear, this can be a really strong emotion, anything along those lines. Now, once you have a collection of all of these things, I want you to segregate them into 3 areas. What can you control? What can you not control? And what can you influence? When you have segregated these into these 3 columns, once again, be extremely honest with yourself. There is no judgment. I do not know what things you're putting in each of these columns. No one else outside of you at this point of time knows what are in these 3 columns. So be honest with yourself. Look at each thing that the issue has presented that you resonated with or that was repeating, and categorize it into these 3 areas. What can you control? What can you influence? What can you not control? Now, what you can control, you're going to spend about 80% of your energy and your time on these areas. So keep it in mind of aspects that you can control right now with the resources that you have available right now. Something that is within your control. What you can influence, you're going to spend about 20% of your resources on this. This can be something that you're currently working on, something that seems possible and feasible, something that is easy to do. Or even if it is difficult, it can be done. It can be influenced. The result, however, is not going to be immediate. It is going to be somewhere down the line. You don't know what that result is going to look like, and that is okay. Now we'll look at all the things we can't control. These things might feel overwhelming. These things might feel scary. But notice them. And then with a deep breath, allow it to go. If you hear your mind screaming, ask yourself, can we control this right now? Is this something which is within my control? Can I possibly influence this? Have I categorized it wrong? Listen to your answers. Remember to keep taking those deep breaths. How you pace your breath is going to create the environment for you to manage these things from a safe and non-judgmental space as opposed to from a space of fear. So keep breathing deeply. Remind yourself you're here. You're just looking at all the things you can't control. If it is not in your power right now to manage whatever is in the I can't control list, I want you to let it go. let it go. If there is a bit of a struggle, pause for a second. Ask these particular things one at a time. Why? Why the struggle? Why is there a resistance to letting it go? Have a conversation. Notice your emotions. Be with them for as long as you need. One at a time. And then let go with grace. Let go with the intention that I hear you and I see you. I see that you are something that exists, but I also know that you are something that I can't control, and that is okay. This is not mine to control. This is not mine to power through. Allow your body to relax and let go. The more resistance, the more conversations you need to have. There are chances that you might not get rid of this particular thing completely. However, it's a start. You're focusing on the issue at hand. You're focusing on what you can control, what you can influence, but you can't control. Those things you need to let go of. Those things are the things that confuse you, that cloud your judgment, that distract you. You already have the awareness of things you need to focus on. So things that are out of your control, you need to let go of them. Allow them to go with peace. Once you have let go of everything that was holding you back and was out of your control, I invite you to give yourself a small hug. Keep taking those deep breaths. Allow your body to relax. Focus once again on what you can control and what you can influence. Right now, the issue at hand has probably decreased in size. Doesn't feel too overwhelming because you now know what your next steps look like. So allow yourself to relax, focus in on those things. Give grace to yourself, give gratitude to yourself for being strong, for being aware, for being present, for being kind throughout this process. And then once you're ready, slowly rub your palms together, place them on your eyes, and come back to the present. Oh, bye, hello there. I hope that this meditation was helpful for you. Another thing that you can do to help you in the letting go process is take a piece of paper, write down all the things that you can't control in a single piece of paper. So, like, not all of them in one piece of paper, but one issue on one piece of paper, and then burn it up. And when you do, allow it to go with peace. And remember, you're doing a great job. You're amazing. Allow it to go with peace. You now know where you need to focus your energy at. Focus on those things. You're amazing. I hope this meditation helped. If it did, let me know. Until next time, bye bye.